Apple removes the headphone jack from the iPhone 7 and possibly from all future iPhones, and maybe future Macs. Apple's headphone jack solution came in the form of the AirPods. So what's the difference between the AirPods and the standard AirPods? For starters, the AirPods are wireless and the AirPods are wired. Disclaimer, I may use AirPods and AirPods interchangeably throughout this review. Anyways, stay tuned. This is a review of the Apple Airpods. Pairing. The AirPods are foolproof when it comes to pairing. It's seamless. So seamless, you've never seen anything more seamless. Trust me. All you have to do is open the charging case close to your iOS device and an automatic prompt will appear. Then hit the connect button and voila! And your AirPods are automatically paired with all your Apple devices that you sign into with your Apple ID. If you're using an older iOS device or an Android phone, you'll have to use the pairing button located on the back of the case. Design. The AirPods are an engineering marvel. They are just slightly larger than the standard AirPods due to the wireless components. The AirPods come in this nifty carrying case that's about the size of a dental floss. The case also doubles as a battery pack. Features. The AirPods feature Apple's custom W1 chip that handles all the wireless communication and pairing, accelerometers for double tapping, dual optic sensors so it knows when you have it on or not, and microphones for Siri voice commands and taking phone calls. I was a bit skeptical of the AirPods as I have a not so good history with the AirPods. I initially went to the Apple Store to check out the Beats X and decided to test out the AirPods, and they were magical. I was like a kid in a candy store. I may have embarrassed myself. What got me was the auto pause feature. I just couldn't get over it. I had tetches. I did the usual jumping around to see if they would stay in my ears or not, and they did. Now back to the actual features. The AirPods have no physical controls, so you'll need your phone or the Apple Watch to evoke certain commands like volume adjustments or track skipping. You can use Siri to perform these commands, but I find it counterintuitive to interrupt your music to adjust the volume, so I just use my phone instead. To play, pause, evoke Siri, skip tracks, or answer calls, you double tap on the AirPods. You can assign a separate function to each AirPods if you're running iOS 11 or later. Performance and fit. To be honest, I was a skeptic of the AirPods the day they were announced, but I was wrong. The AirPods sound better than their wireless counterparts, not by an astronomical amount, but you'll notice the difference. Keep in mind, the amount of bass one hears is solely dependent on the quality seal that's achieved. These are not in-ear earbuds, so you'll be able to hear your surroundings, especially at low volumes. So be prepared to hear the roar of an airplane engine when flying. Battery life. The AirPods have a 5-hour playback rating, and I can attest to this. I use my AirPods on a daily basis to get me through those long shifts. My work environment allows me to use a single bud, so I spend my days listening to music, watching YouTube videos, and listening to podcasts on one bud at a time. Whenever the battery is low, the AirPods will emit a sound alert. Charging the AirPods is quite easy. All you need to do is drop them in the case for 15 minutes and you get up to 3 hours of music playback. The charging case is able to provide the AirPods with up to 24 hours of music playback, and as a result, I charge my AirPods every 2 to 3 days. The case charges via Lightning, so there's no need to bring an extra cable with you. Frequently asked questions. How do I know my battery percentage? Your Apple device will automatically display the battery percentage when you open up the case. What if I lose an AirPod? Well, Apple has you covered, my friend, for a reasonable 89 Canadian dollars. How can I locate my missing AirPods? You can locate your missing AirPods by using Find My iPhone. The AirPods will emit a loud tone. If the AirPod is dead, you'll be able to view its last known location. Drawbacks. The first drawback may be the price. These retail for 219 Canadian dollars, but before you start to complain about the price, remember these are cheaper than the competition. Second drawback is the fit. I find myself adjusting the AirPods throughout the day as the plastic is quite slippery. Conclusion. Fact is, I'm in love with the AirPods. I wish Apple would make an in-ear version to satisfy us active people. So should you get these? I say yes. Head down to your local Apple store and ask for a demo. I'll have another video detailing my day-to-day experiences with the AirPods. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I'm Terrain. Subscribe!